Okay, I just wanted to make a quick update on the rabbits and stuff and what I'm doing to kind of keep them warm. We put the plexiglass on there, and I went ahead and came back and put a like painter's tarp's what it is. I took a piece of 2x2, rolled it up at the top, and then screwed screws in it across the top. That'll hold it up there. And then I just put a nail and a piece of twine here to hold it, and you can roll it out. Took another piece of 2x2 and took a piece of 2 by probably 1/2 inch, rolled it up and then screwed it to the edge of that. So now when it hangs, it kind of hangs with it closed. So far we've had some decently winds, and it's not really, you can see there's a crack right there, but I don't want to cut it off completely. Well, we've got that done on both sides, so now the rabbits should be able to stay in a pretty decently, you know, out of the wind, out of the rain. Shouldn't have any rain blowing in on them, so we should be good on them. The girls both had 8 babies each, but they didn't make it. The mamas didn't. I don't know if they just didn't feed them. This rabbit here on this corner here, she took, and one of her babies had 2 of its legs off of it. I don't know if she was jumping around, because I looked for them down there, but I never could find them. And I don't know if she hopped around and they got their legs caught and they got snipped off by the wire, or she ate them off. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I put them in here the other day, so she should be pregnant again here in about 30 days or so, because it's well, yeah, somewhere around 30 days they should be ready to have babies again. But they're doing good. I took their watering system down, took the other 2 cages on the inside down so I could get in there and drain all the lines. I drained all of them, left the ends off, pulled the little pieces of you know, the little water nipples off the ends, and I've just got them hanging there. So let them hang for about 4 or 5 days. These 2, the ones that I've got curled up, were actually kind of wanting to curl back into the cage, so I just kind of curled them up. There's no water in them, so we shouldn't have any freezing. The water tank up there, I took it, tipped it up on its end, and got every bit of the water I could get out of it, and they may be a 1/8 of an inch of water in the bottom of it right now, if that much. So we're doing good on them. Got them all sealed up. I'll leave the bottom and the top right here for air to circulate up through, but at least the wind can't blow on them. And like I say, I've done the same thing over here with the tarp. It's I don't know, it's a cheap way to do it. I think I spent maybe 20 bucks on the tarp, and the 2x4s were laying in there in the shop off of something else I had done. Alright, let me take you down here to the turkeys. Okay, got them a little, I had a tarp that was I guess it was 16 by 20. It had a hole in it, so I just went ahead and cut it in half, and I took the some sticks, 1/2 inch by, you know, however long I had them, just, you know, scrap pieces, and I screwed them to the top. I didn't even fold it over. I just put it on there. I figured it'd be strong enough. Just took some 2-inch screws and screwed it in and got it sealed all the way around the top. And then I went back around the sides here and took some rope that I'd got from Harbor Freight. It's not a real good rope, but it's good enough for doing this. And I tied it onto the post there, and one around the middle and one around the bottom. On the bottom, I took the eyelets that were on the tarp and zip tied them to the rope so that it can't come flying up. So far we've had some pretty good winds coming from the front of the fence here, and it will blow the tarp up, but it holds really good. I mean, we've really not had a lot of it flapping, but you know, like on the edges here, but I do see the whole thing just kind of blow up like a balloon. But as soon as the wind quits blowing, it just eases back down. Same thing from the other side. When the wind blows from that direction, it just kind of pushes the tarp up against the wire fencing. But the turkeys are doing good. He keeps blowing up, so he's been on top of the girls a couple of times. I've seen him, but we won't get no eggs until spring. So I did take their water and put it back on the hanger. I did have it in a bucket, but they like jumping on the edge of the bucket and sitting, and they poop in the water. So every day I have to come up and change their water out and clean it, their bowl. So I just put their hanging water back up until it starts getting cold. Yesterday it was 71 degrees here. So today I think they're saying it's going to get to like 68 or almost 70. But we've got rain coming. You can see the clouds. Maybe by this afternoon we're going to have rain. So alright, let's walk down here to the peacocks right quick. Okay, down here I did the same thing to their pen, except I didn't have any of that rope left. I just had some it's kind of like masonry string, so I used it, and I put 2 runs around the top and 1 run around the bottom, and did the same thing. I just zip tied the eyelets to the string all the way around to keep it from blowing up. But like I say, most of the wind comes from around behind that building up this way, so it'll keep that canvas kind of pushed into their pen. Very seldom. And then I've got my shop is down there and stuff, and the tree line is right in here, so really there's not a whole lot of air that hits right in here, and it will swirl sometimes, but not too bad. But that's their pens done, and the peacocks are getting bigger. I mean, they've grown a decent amount since the last time I've done a video. I did take and get their hanging water. They're not bad about jumping up on their bowl, so I just stuck some pads in there and stuck one of those little rubber foam bowls in there, foam bowls. So they don't drink a lot with just 2 of them in there anyway, so I can put that in there and they can go probably a half a week on a bowl full of water. So this winter it'll be a little bit easier to knock it out. Alright, I'll take you around to the girls, Spotty and them. Since the last time I did a video, I've put this gate in. I don't think I've done a video since I put the gate in. That way I can let the girls out. Both of the girls have been in heat this week, so I don't know if Spotty's been doing his job yet or not, or if he's still a little too young, but we'll find out here in a few months. I just keep watching for him to be in heat. She was in heat a while back, so she didn't get pregnant. We was thinking she may be pregnant, but you can see her fanning toward Robert. Robert has been just standing right down here in this corner waiting. I mean, he can't stand it. But hopefully Spot, he'll get on, start doing his business. But he's getting big. But yeah, not much to going on with them. They're just growing and growing and growing. So, but yeah, it makes it nice to be able to let them out if I just want to let them out, because I can't let. If he gets out with them girls, he'll jump up on them, and I want Spotty to do his job. So yeah, they're doing good. And then Snowflake, it won't be long that she'll be having her babies. And as you see Hershey, she's always hollering for me, standing up there playing. Even the big goats will climb on that to get an advantage to be able to see. So that's what she's doing. She hears me out here doing a video, and she's like, we just let them out for about an hour, so she's wanting back out. But yeah, there's all of them. You're mad because I won't let you over there, ain't you? Yeah. You can see his horns right there where he's been hitting the gate. I had to come in here, the fence. I had to come in here and put extra boards there. Went in and put another couple of T-posts over there. But, thanks, Spot. What you doing, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, you just a big baby, ain't you? You still just a big old baby, ain't you? Yeah. But yeah, he's just got to where he's peeing on his head now too, so he's getting into the point that he'll be hopefully getting up on the girls here before long and get them pregnant. I got my milk stand done. I'm on taking I'll put a video of it up. I've got it on a separate video. I'll try to stick one of it up with it finished. Alright, well that's it. Other than, I got one more thing I want to show you that some of our friends brought us over. Ben and Gretchen brought us over. We got us some little silkies. She had silkies over there, and I was telling her I was wanting to get some, and they called us up and told us, said, yeah, we got some we're gonna bring to you. So they're real good people. There's one male in there and 2 females, and they were it's been about a week and a half ago since they brought them over to us, so they've grown just a little bit, not much, but they're just as cutest little things. Like when they walk, they almost look like they're running. They look like they're jogging instead of, but they're getting kind of used to us now. So, but they feel like silk when you touch one of them. So hopefully we'll get them in here and get them grown. Start hatching some eggs out. All my kids want some. My daughter wants some. My son wants some of them. So as soon as we get their eggs, we'll be hatching them out. And then I'm going to try and let these girls here, if they can get broody enough by the time the turkey eggs come out, let them see if they can hatch a few turkey eggs for me. But they have like blue in their side of their face there. I don't know exactly what kind you would call them or whatever, but she just said they were silkies. I don't really keep up with, different kinds of birds. But you can see right there on their cheeks, they have like a little blue, which is cool. If anybody knows exactly what they are, put it in the description. Like I say, I'm not really good with names of turkeys and birds. I do know the barred rocks and the Rhode Island Reds, but a lot of the other ones, I'm not that much into the names. I mean, I know I have Nigerian and pygmy goats, and they're mixed, and well, the Nubians, but the turkeys, don't have no idea what all the kinds we have. Don't know what the peacocks are, and I know the rabbits are New Zealand Californians. The only reason I know that is because Ben and Gretchen's where we got our rabbits at too. But the rabbits are from them. They bought 4 of our goats so far, so we're gonna trade them out for the turkey eggs, or some turkeys and turkey eggs. We're gonna try to hatch some turkeys and give them some turkey eggs and see if they can hatch them out themselves too, which I think they'll have no problems. And that was for the silky. So if we give them, 5 or 6 eggs or 10 eggs, whatever we can get up, and then maybe we can hatch out 4 or 5 of them for them. Then we can find that maybe hopefully they'll get a tom and some girls, you never know. But there's what's really cool. You can see little old Snowflake there with her mom. I mean, not Snowflake, but Hershey there with her mama Sneezy. And they it's hard to believe that she's almost 4 months old and her mama is still kind of like takes her head and rubs on her and stuff. Sneezy's a pretty good little mama. She's a mean goat, but she's a good mama. Alright, well, y'all have a good one.